Good morning. Happy Sunday. So we are still going on with meditations. Journey to the Heart, Melody Beatty. Highly recommend this book. And we have Jake the Wonder Dog. He's very enamored of the outside right now. Oh, he's going to jump off. I don't know. Please don't jump off the couch into the window. Anyway, February 13th. Don't let people put thoughts in your head. Respect the power of words and thoughts, both your own and others. Our ideas and inspirations sometimes come from other people, come from outside of us. But if we're not careful, it's easy for others to put their ideas and intentions into our mind, to cast their spells on us. You aren't very creative. Your heart isn't open. You're really not that healthy. You need me to succeed. You don't deserve success. In fact, you don't deserve ... How easy it is to be unaware of the process, to walk around with other people's words in our heads, taking them as truth, taking them as our own, letting their ideas about us control our lives and our beliefs. We don't have to let others put their spells on us. We don't have to believe what they say. What are the words others have spoken to you? The spells they've cast on you and your life. What phrases are echoing in your mind, and who do they belong to? Listen to what you hear, and if they are not yours, get them out. Words are powerful. Don't let other people put them in your head, and choose carefully the words you speak to them. I don't have this book with me, but The Four Agreements by Don Miguel is one of my favorite things to teach at work, actually. So it's very simple, and I won't go through all the agreements, but the number one, the one he teaches first, is be impeccable with your words. And Melody Beatty is really talking about that here, about how important it is to be impeccable with your words. Come here, Jake. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come lay down. Yes, sorry about that. He needed a little bit of hand-holding here. It is one of the most important ones because what we say to others sticks. This was one of the most important things I learned when I first started doing yoga teacher training. In the Yoga Sutras, and it shows up everywhere, this idea, it's a commandment, do not bear false witness on others. So it's a very important one. But in the Yoga Sutras, it is satya, which is watching your words and being, there's a lot around that, so I won't go into it. But it is, the idea that you have to be careful with your words. And silence is an option. I think that I didn't know that silence was an option. I always thought that I had to put in my 2 cents, right? I had to say my truth. And sometimes people, it's your truth, right? It's not their truth. It's not the person that you're talking to truth. They're the only ones that knows their truth. How many times has somebody said to you, I just want to tell you the truth. I just feel like I have to. No, actually that's not appropriate in many cases, because everybody has their own journey. My thoughts about your journey are just not relevant. I have them. We all have them about other people's journeys, but it's none of their business, and we should stick out of it in most cases. This is really hard when you have kids, right? Especially when they get to be adults. You're really there to give them a safe space. If they ask your opinion, that's different, but if you're not being asked, you probably just need to listen. So anyway, that's just a long way to get to that one, right? Do you want to do some meditating to talk about getting those thoughts out of our minds? And knowing that sometimes, if you don't already know that, a lot of the stuff that flips through your head is not your thoughts. They're things that people have said to you over time. So, and they don't have to be those thoughts. You can change them and make them more positive. So let's do a little centering. That'll calm my canine friend down a little bit. So let's just close our eyes and just notice our breath. And just do that a couple more times. And then let's just notice the top of our head and let it relax. And let that softness come down to the eyes and let them unfocus. Let the jaw release. Let the neck soften and let that melt down the spine, down the shoulders, down the arms to the fingers. And let us end into the hips and the glutes. And then let the legs fill with ease and let that ease float down to the toes. And then I want you to notice what comes into your mind. And inhale and exhale. Imagine those thoughts are just clouds and you're blowing them away so you can find a nice, beautiful blue sky. And maybe play with your thoughts like that. So as they come up, whether they're something that you want to hear or not, just imagine them being those clouds. And inhale and exhale, blow them away. And we're back to the blue skies. Let's do that a few more times. Those are thoughts. And let them go away like clouds. And if we think of our mind as that blue sky and the thoughts as just something that floats by, sometimes the thoughts can stay for a while, right? Sometimes we have difficult days and grief or other things can descend and we'll have those thoughts for a day, but we can know that they will fade. That like any storm, they will end. And another beautiful sunny day will come, sometimes with rainbows, if we're lucky. The words we say to ourselves are so important. Let's say a couple things here now to ourselves. This is an important one. I love you. Let's do it again. I know it can be sometimes uncomfortable if you haven't done it all that much. But let's do it again. I love you. Notice how that feels in the heart. I love you. And let that just sit for a second. Because it may not be something we hear all the time. Or it may not be something that we say to ourselves all the time. And then the second one is, I trust you. I trust you. I trust you to do what's right, to do the best thing, to lean back into your knowledge, your intuition, and make the right choices. And if it doesn't work out, it'll be okay. But I trust you to do that. I think a lot of times we don't trust ourselves, right? And this is where those words from other people come in, right? The things your mom said, or the things your boss said, or a coworker, about your weight or your work or your personal life. And we don't need them. We can see them as clouds on a sunny day and let them go away and blow away, because we trust our own thoughts, our own beliefs, our own love for ourselves. So just take those things with you. I love you and I trust you. Because your body will not lead you astray. It tells you all the time what you need. And when you come to this place of more peace in your brain, in your mind, in the sky, it really helps a lot in making the best decisions for you. You are the only one who knows your path, what the next right thing is for you. We just have to love ourselves and trust ourselves enough to listen. So let's just take 3 or 4 more breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Last one. And open your eyes. And we're back. Thank you, Barbie, for being here this morning. And I got my buddy here. He's all calmed down. Isn't that funny how that works? Jake is my best tell. You can tell when I'm upset because dogs can just sense your energy. They are amazing that way. They know. That's why they come to you when you're upset. They're energy feelers. They are something. So once I learned that, I could really tell. If I couldn't tell how I was feeling, I just had to watch Jake, because Jake will tell me. Right, bud? Right? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, have a lovely day today. I hope you get some time for yourself. Listen to yourself as much. He is a cutie. He is. That's how they have to be cute, because sometimes they get into trouble, right? Have a great day, and just take good care of yourself and listen to yourself, because you know the right things for you. And I love you. Thanks for being here, and I'll be back tomorrow. See ya.